In this video, we are going to learn how to use a digital multimeter. A multimeter is an electronic measuring equipment that combines several measurement functions in one instrument. A typical multimeter can measure various parameters such as voltage, current, resistance, etc. There are various types of multimeter available in market. The one which we are going to use is this variant. It is easily available in most of the electronic shops and is very low cost as well. So if you want to learn how to use a multimeter, you can get this multimeter and start learning. So we are going to learn how to measure AC voltage, DC voltage, resistance, diode and continuity and DC current using a multimeter. There are certain important things to know about a multimeter. It consists of a display which shows the reading of measured values in different modes. It has a mode selection knob which is used to select the desired mode like AC voltage, DC current, resistance and others. It consists of two probes, basically red and black, which is used for connecting the circuit or particular device that is to be measured with the multimeter. Now let's see how to connect probes to a multimeter. The bottom position is for black probe, that is common probe. We can observe common written on the multimeter as well. This position is common for all the measurements. So keep in mind that black probe is always going to be in the bottom position of your multimeter. The middle position is for red probe, that is for positive probe. This is used to measure AC voltage, DC voltage, resistance, continuity and DC current of maximum 200 milliamperes. In order to measure the current more than 200 milliamperes, we have to shift the positive probe to the topmost position of multimeter. So here we can measure a maximum current of 10 amperes. Now let's have a look how to connect this probe for various modes. In order to measure AC voltage, DC voltage, resistance, diode and continuity as well as DC current up to 200 milliamperes of maximum, we have to connect black probe at the bottommost position, that is at the common position, and red probe in the middle position of the multimeter. To measure current above 200 milliampere and up to 10 amperes maximum, we have to shift the red probe to the topmost position of the multimeter. Now let's see how to use this multimeter. Please note all the readings in this video are ideal and actual readings may vary. Now let's start with AC voltage mode. In this mode we can measure AC voltage in a circuit till 750 volts maximum. Before starting with AC voltage mode, there are certain safety measures that are to be followed. Make sure the AC socket switch is in off position. Follow the steps as mentioned and handle the probes properly to avoid risk of getting shock. So now let's begin with measurement of AC voltage. Follow the steps as shown below. Firstly, connect the probes to the multimeter in the position shown. Move knob to the AC voltage mode at the range of 750 volt in your multimeter. Make sure AC socket switch is in off position. Insert the probes into AC socket as shown. Switch on the AC socket and observe the readings on multimeter. Here you can observe 230 volts on multimeter because this is an ideal reading as taken into consideration. If we switch the probes for the AC socket, then also the readings remain same in the multimeter as you can observe. Now let's move on to DC voltage mode of this multimeter. In DC voltage mode, we can measure DC voltage ranging from 1 millivolt to 1000 volts maximum. So in order to measure DC voltage, we have considered a 9 volt battery for our example. So follow the following steps in order to measure the DC voltage. First of all, connect the probes to the multimeter as shown. Move the knob to the DC voltage mode of the multimeter. Now connect red probe of multimeter to your positive terminal of battery and black probe to the negative terminal of the battery. Start taking readings from higher range to the lower range. Observe the readings in your digital multimeter. If you have no idea about the voltage rating of your battery, then start taking readings from higher range to the lower range. It is a standard practice. It prevents multimeter from malfunctioning and error readings. As we know, the battery voltage is 9 volts, so the correct range on your multimeter is 20 volts. Lowering the range further shows 1. This is how it tells us the value is higher than the set range. So you have to move the knob on your multimeter to a higher range. So the readings can be observed with proper resolution in this range, as can be seen. In DC voltage mode, if we interchange the probes as shown, display shows negative sign. It represents the polarity of voltage as per probe polarity. Here, the negative terminal of battery is connected with the positive probe, that is red probe of multimeter, and positive terminal of battery is connected with the black probe of your multimeter. Nothing to be worried about it, it just shows the negative sign. In another example, to measure AA battery cell, observe the connections and range closely in this image. Here, the range is set to 20 volts and you can get the reading of 1.5 volts. In another example of 24 volts battery, we cannot get this voltage on 20 volt range. So we have to shift the position of our knob to 200 volt range. In this range, we can get 24 volt reading, as can be observed. So now let's see how to measure resistance using this multimeter. In resistance mode, we can measure resistance ranging from 1 ohms to 2 mega ohms. So now let's see an example how to measure resistance. So considering a 10K resistor, follow the following steps. Select ohm mode at a maximum range initially. Make the connections for the resistor as shown in this image and observe the readings. Lower the range and observe the reading again as shown. Further lower the range and observe readings. Here in this range, the resolution is perfect for 10 kilo ohms of resistors that we have chosen. On lowering the range further, we see 1 on display. It is indicating that the resistance that we have selected is out of range. So the correct range to measure 10 kilo ohm resistor is 20 kilo ohms for this multimeter, as we can see. In another example where we have considered resistance of 100 ohms, so here select the range for 200 ohms on multimeter for proper reading. Let's take another example of 470 ohms of resistor. We cannot measure 470 ohms in 200 ohms range. So we have to select the equivalent range for this resistor, that is 2000 ohms, as can be seen. Here in this range we can observe 470 ohms clearly. Now let's go to continuity and diode mode in this multimeter. So in this mode we can check diode, LED and continuity of your circuit, wire or any conductor. So in order to check the continuity of your wire or conductor, follow the following steps. Select continuity mode on your multimeter. Connect the probes to the both ends of your wire or conductor as shown. If the continuity is found to be okay, you will hear beep sound from the multimeter and some finite readings will be shown on the display of your digital multimeter, as can be seen in this example. If the continuity is found to be broken or open, there is no sound from the multimeter and display shows 1, which shows open circuit or broken connectivity. In this mode, we can check diodes as well. Now let's see how to check diode using this multimeter. Make the connections as shown in this image. Connect anode terminal of diode to the red probe and cathode terminal of diode to the black probe. This type of connection is also called as forward bias connection for the diodes. If the diode is found to be okay, it will show some finite value on multimeter. In this example, 580 is the finite value for this diode. If the polarity of diode is in reverse with respect to probe, that is anode terminal connected to black probe and cathode terminal connected to red probe, this connection is also known as reverse bias for the diode. It shows 1 on display, indicating reverse connection and open circuit as well. Using this mode, we can check LEDs as well. Now let's see how to check an LED. Connect positive terminal of LED to the red probe and negative terminal of LED to the black probe of multimeter. This connection is also called as forward bias connection as well. In this connection, if the LED glows, then the LED is healthy and found to be okay. If LED doesn't glow in this condition, so the LED is faulty and it's not okay to use. If the connections of LED are not correct with respect to probes of multimeter, that is positive terminal connected to black probe and negative terminal connected to red probe of multimeter, the LED won't glow, indicating improper connections of LED with the multimeter. In DC current mode, we can measure DC current draining from any load up to maximum range of 10 amperes. Now let's take an example of how to measure DC current. Please note, whenever we want to measure DC current, we have to connect multimeter in series with the circuit. Let's take an example of DC motor with 9 volt battery. As we don't know the current which can be drained from this DC motor, so we are going to set red probe of the multimeter to the topmost position and range selector knob to the 10 ampere range, which is the maximum range for DC current. This is a standard practice that is to be followed while measuring DC current. Now let's look into the connections that are to be done. Connect positive terminal of motor to the positive terminal of battery, negative terminal of motor to the black probe of your multimeter, and red probe of multimeter to the negative terminal of your battery. For connections, you can also refer the circuit which is as shown in this image. Now we can see that a DC motor consumes 170 milliamperes of current, which can be observed on display of our multimeter. So in this way we can measure current through a circuit using a multimeter. So this is all about how to use a multimeter in various modes.